Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel, and if you're new and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I do is make content about sneakers, occasional try on hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. Normally, this would be the time when I introduce Dunks. I have sent them the link. Dunks probably just got a busy schedule this week and or a couple weeks, but salutes to Dunks. If he hops on the live, I will definitely bring him up on the screen. But other than that, man, we're going to keep the party rolling. Should be a quick one tonight. Just, got a few little surprises going on here. We're going to be talking BAPE and the latest update between them and Nike. And also, we're going to be talking StockX apparently launches a new virtual shopping app on the new Apple device that is extremely expensive, right? And then we're going to talk a little bit of upcoming releases, and then we should be able to wrap things up here for tonight. Should be a nice chill stream. Shouldn't be on this joint no longer than maybe like a good hour and 30 minutes tops. That's my goal. If I can cut it shorter, I will. I understand that everybody has, their time, so I appreciate y'all. So as y'all come in and out of this live, definitely smash the like button, man. It really goes a long way. Being active in the chat really goes a long way, man. So also sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. We do, just like we had shock drops today, I did do a poll for that, so I'm going to be sharing my screen on that as well. But pretty much as we get the drops, we kind of work together over there, man. Nobody's just depending on one person just to get some heat, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all about trying to, get your game right and get the sneakers that you actually truly want. And, some of the ones that are really hard to get, it'll be worth that wait. You know what I mean? The Slayer in the building says, yo, squad 100. What up, Slayer? What up, what up, what up? Appreciate that, bro, as y'all come in and out. Matter of fact, I think, let me go ahead and start on the poll I posted like a few hours ago. I'm going to refresh my page, and then I'm going to share the screen here because we had 3 shot drops during an actual Nike live. So let me see if I can get this one posted up correctly. Let's see. Let me make sure it's actually right. Make sure it's good. Because earlier it was tripping, and I did post it like 4 hours ago. So let me see if I can get it right. I did have the numbers up, but I guess it wants to act weird. So I think I got it right now. Cool. Only got 186 votes, but I'm going to share my screen real quick because I want to just show the, we saw some people talking about these in the Discord, basically like, yo, Nike taxing, but I could go down a whole rabbit hole of what I think reason why Nike is doing what they're doing. I feel like this poll, since it's only been up for 4 hours, because that's when we had the shock drop, they had a live, like a Jordan Retro live preview, pretty much of what's to anticipate for this year. So they kind of gave us some pride. I still like there's still some stuff that's left off on purpose because we still got to, if we know that's it, people could be like, I don't care. But I will say them military blue foes was looking immaculate. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I wasn't mad at the hostess either. I ain't mad at the hostess on this one. But I did post a poll earlier. It says, did you cop anything during the live Jordan Retro preview on sneakers? We had 3 drops. We had the Air Jordan 1 Green Glow. We had the Air Jordan 1 Shadow. And then we had the Air Jordan 1 Arsenio Red. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But yeah, y'all see what the sneakers kind of look like as I put them up on the screen. So looks like about 20% got a yes that they copped the Air Jordan 1 Arsenio Red. And then 49% of the people did was able to cop the Jordan 1 Shadow Lows. I have the Shadow Highs, and to be honest, man, not every low is created equally. And I was saying this earlier in the Discord. Bro, we don't always need a low version of the high version shoe. You know what I'm saying? We don't always need a low version of that. And I'm going to just leave it at that. These don't look bad, but I mean, like, the Shadows, people, they sold, but people didn't really fight after them like that. And then, of course, we had the Green Glows, and that's about 30%. I'm not mad at these Green Glows, but at the same time, it makes me think of something else. And I see that the comments actually went off on these guys right here. I ain't had a chance to look at them, but this is living proof that I actually read my comments for sure. Not throwing shade at anybody, but Looks like who says pass on everything since I don't see any of this being a difficult cop on the actual release date, and there's a good chance of me scooping them up for under retail. So that person think these will sit in so many words, and he can take his time and choose. It says same. Let's see, powder blue nines and military blue fours are the only shoes are on my D word radar right now. All the other between can sit and kick rocks. I'm kind of with him on this one. Military blue fours for sure. Powder blue nines most likely. I remember my brother had them joints too. I ain't had them. I ain't had it back then. And you know what I'm saying? But he had them. Somebody said W on the green glow. One of the shadow lows, but got an L. Man, and still remember copping the shadow lows in 2016. And I got them on sale. Nobody gave a F about me. It was a glorious F as cool $85. Okay, so apparently this is something not, this is like a re-retro. We got Intor in the building, says, hey, how's everyone doing? What up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. It really means a lot. I'm just kind of reading through the poll I posted up earlier. It was a shock drop today on sneakers. And I feel like I like how this one did it. And even at the end of the live, the chick was saying like, hey, yo, right when it's live end, might be another little surprise for y'all. But what you want to do when after the live end, close the app and reopen it. They told you what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I respected the way that this live went. You know what I'm saying? Like this one was actually pretty smooth live. Let me hit the chat. Divine Photo says, salute. The military blue foes looking good. I just don't like the Nike selling them industry blues. Nike calling them industry blues. Just call it by its original name. I agree, bro. I agree. I saw that too because they were saying that they didn't. Everybody keep calling these the military blue fours, but ain't no but. You know why we want these? And a Nike check on that back. I'm already showed, even if this wasn't like a OG colorway, when they put that Nike, which I think the OGs only really get that. Let's just be 100. But when that Nike check on the back of that joint, it just hit completely different. I don't care what nobody say. That's all I got to say on that joint. Super fire. It says, let me read through a couple more comments real quick. I will be responding to y'all each and individually whenever I just get a moment to like just, you know, I just been going at it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I had to take some time for the tattoo session I had too. So my knee is completely swollen because that's what I got it on right now. We had to stop several times because it swole during the tattoo session. And y'all know I don't do the numbing cream and all that, so I just had to kind of sit through it and take it. Let me continue to hit the rest of this little comment real quick. It says, the Arsenal Red is just a slightly lighter Bordeaux. Possibly pass. Not liking them. Gonna have problems trying to cop. It says, not like I'm gonna have problems trying to cop them. I will say this. They didn't give us no... I will say it was a pretty basic drop. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm hating, but I will say it wasn't like a banger where we was all going crazy. Because I'll be honest, even when I posted in the Discord, like people, they reacted, but not on the level of like something we all been kind of anticipating and wanting. And I'm going to leave it at that. Devon says, pretty much the shot drop today was a bunch of Jordan 1s, basically. And I could do a whole nother live on Jordan 1s, Brody. Like, in so many words, bro, I got so many ones in my collection, so I know I'm not the only one. Even people, when I had them counted down, like, yeah, I got 7. I bet you probably didn't realize you had them 7 because they throw us ones like every other like rotation, bro. Like we need something else. Y'all got some great silhouettes. You know, the ones is just a, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just all one'd out right now. I need a break from ones. And that's where my mindset is on it. Devon says, you seen the Kyrie Anta sneakers got bottled and sold in seconds. No, but I'm gonna pull it up. Let me put myself on the main screen. Cause I saw something floating around about it, but I didn't like look into it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look too deep into it. Let me see if there's anything floating around. Cause I saw something like when I was getting ready to do research for the live. I did see one of the spots that I'll be using to get like ideas and stuff, or I will say see what's out there floating around. Yeah. I think I seen it that joint on Nice Kicks. Hold on, give me like 2 seconds. Nice Kicks. Let's see. Boom. I think I seen it where his stuff was on there. It's loading real quick. Let's see. Kyrie. Because I know I seen something. Here you go. It says, oh, they did a where to buy. And people actually sold them joints out. Says Kyrie and the ones. And he said Nice Kick Shop. Oh, so Nice Kick Shops actually had them joints. Says good shoe to be honest, price point. So let me see what they were actually going on. I don't know, man. I'm surprised these actually took off. I don't want to sound so extra butter, lowest east side. Okay, so they had them on extra butter. I know I'm not sharing my screen, but give me 2 seconds. I'll pull it up. Pause. Yeah, this is very interesting. And then I see they did like the best signature Kyrie sneaker, but that's with Nike. He's not on that no more, so it's got to be with the Anta joint. And then people were actually showing out. What do you think about it? I'm gonna share my screen real quick so you guys see what I'm looking at. Boom, right here. I think these are the joints that dropped. So this was like 46 minutes ago. So people are actually feeling these joints. Good recommendation there, Devon. Big, we got the Slayer in the building. Says Big Bro J is right. The Jordan 1 is an iconic shoe, but damn, Jordan, give us something else for now. That's what I'm saying. We need a break on ones, bro. I speak from. We need some breaks on ones, bro. But yeah, those are the Kyrie joints. To be honest, this is my thing, right? I think I'm just in this curse where I'm like, any other basketball shoe looks like exactly like a true basketball shoe compared to the Jordan. The Jordan's just too versatile, bro. Because on and off court. There's some that you can tell them like exclusively, hey, these meant to play ball in. But the other ones, like, man, they really put some thought into the joint. Not saying they didn't do it with the other stuff, but it's just kind of one of those, yeah, man. So this is where I saw earlier where to buy the Kyrie joints. So this is the purple joint. So people are actually feeling these joints, and they didn't. So Politics had them, and that was Dallas, Texas. And then I want to say Worldwide Trade, they got it on the actual website. And then Extra Butter had them joints. So, I mean, clearly he still got a strong fan base. The Slayer says, I swear I saw these in Ross the other day. Chill. No, you didn't. 808, chill. Maybe something similar, man. So let me get started on tonight's topic, man. I think I'm going to start on, because I do want to touch on a whole bunch of other topics. I do have this Apple Vision joint up. So I guess we'll start with the StockX lunches, like a virtual thing with this like whole Apple Vision Pro joint. I don't know if y'all got one, but to keep it 100, I heard about it mumbling and grumbling, but when I saw their price, and I don't know if y'all can see it on the screen right now, $3,499, which is basically a strong 35 with taxes and all that. I'm assuming shipping must be free. So after tax, you're gonna be looking at a strong 35 something honey. You know what I'm saying? Now what exactly do these joints do? Once I saw that price, I already knew I wasn't finna cop no time soon. So I was like, all right, cool. Ain't no point of me knowing what it's gonna do to entice me. And it looks like something that's already kind of been created before. I don't see this joint being a major hit for Apple, but it may be. But apparently this is supposed to be the new future thing. So apparently you just put them on, and I've seen people also where they say they get married in these joints. It's got its own little community of these joints. But I say all that to say, it leads up to StockX launches a shopping app for the Apple Vision Pro, is what I was referring to right there. So interesting. So it says nothing replaces the feeling of picking up a sneaker off the shelf and holding it in your hands, but this new experience comes very close, said StockX President and Chief Operation Officer Greg Swartz. So you're going to be able to so this supposed to be like you shopping online, but you can actually pick the shoe up and it's going to look like it's in your hand. It's like, because that whole 3D effect with these joints is what I'm getting from it, right? The Mind Poster says, not gonna lie, the Kyrie Anti reminds me of the Nike Kyrie 5 concept, Lakeet joint. Let me see if I can pull them up. I had to pull them joints up because I ain't really strong on the Kyrie joints. But I may put them up towards the end of the live. As a matter of fact, let me just go and do it right now so I don't even forget. I'm gonna at least put it up in a tab, put myself back on the main screen. Y'all bear with the kid. Give me like 2 seconds, because I'm pretty sure if you got it in there pretty accurate, we can show it, see what's up. If it looks like something super off rip that you describe, I see what you're saying, man. Because of that color and the box and the theme of the joint. I'm gonna share real quick what Devon talking about. So this is right here, right? It gotta be these with the purple joint. I see exactly what you're talking about. Cause the Kyrie joint, I think, and I just closed out on that joint, I think. But yeah, this does give me that. You know what? Let me see if I can pull it back real quick for the one time. Put myself on the main screen. Let me see, cause I think I had closed that joint out. But I can do like a back and forth joint real quick. So pretty much, I'm pretty sure you're talking about because of that shade of color, the purple, and the shape. So let me share my screen again. Boom. This is the Kyrie joints that's dropped with like anti, right? Y'all get a good visual of this joint. Boom, 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 boom. Spinneroonie. And then boom. You know, it's kind of like a reverse colorway, but the shape, I mean, looking at it, bro, like, he just added a strap over the joint. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like they did the same thing almost, but just put a strap over the joint, and there's no Nike logo. You know, and obviously, I'm guessing the bottom. Actually, no, looking at the back of that joint, yeah, like, I could see that. I could see some inspiration. I'm going to say that. I see the inspiration. So, let me get back to the main article real quick that I was reading. So, let me touch this real quick. It says, a look inside the new app from StockX for the Apple Vision Pro, courtesy of StockX. So pretty much it's gonna be like, I guess you're gonna feel like in a small town, a small store shopping experience too, man. I could say, yeah, that would be dope. But I mean, like, how virtual reality is this? I don't know if you guys have been interested in this joint about this whole Apple Vision Pro joint. So, you know they're going to make an updated version that costs probably around the same price, if not more, in like a couple years. Says StockX has launched a shopping app for Apple's Sparkle computer headset, the Apple Vision Pro. The app, StockX announced Monday via statement, was designed in-house by a team of product designers and engineers the company put together in December 2023. The team, according to StockX, was tasked with creating first-of-its-kind Sparkle app for its most millennial and Gen Z user base. But it's my thing, is they get into the bag. I ain't count nobody chips, but as they get into the bag like that, where, you know what I mean? Because that, I mean, I ain't count nobody pockets, but that's a lot of bread, bro. That is a lot of bread. And I'm just, for me, I'm gonna speak for myself. It's a lot of bread for me. I know some people just like, it is what it is, bro. Some people do what they gotta do. And this is in quotes, and I'm assuming this is coming from the StockX. It says, nothing replaces the feeling of picking up a sneaker off the shelf and holding it in your hands, but this new experience comes very close. StockX President and Chief Operations Officer Greg Schwartz said in a statement, innovation at the heart of everything we do at StockX. We were the first to introduce stock market mechanicals to resale space, and we're proud to be one of the first marketplaces to launch a Sparkle app for Apple Vision Pro. It's everything you know and love about StockX, but it's entirely new dimensions. So with this, do you think this is going to drive more people to shop at StockX? Because I'm assuming with them trying to be first with innovation and all that, they're trying to get their sales back. StockX is not what it was like, what, I say like 2015 to like 2017, they was holding it down. 18 too. I'll say probably things didn't really start shaking off until about 2019, where people started to have, hey, we need a little bit more questions. But I'll say like at their peak, I would say like it was 2018. And I could be wrong because I don't have the numbers in front of me. I'm not the numbers guy, but I'm just saying that's something you could probably think about. StockX used to be that. everybody was like, "Hey, yeah, they perfect. You ain't gotta worry about it." I'm like, bro, like as many shoes as they're handling though, it's no different than say like if you had that job where y'all have security and y'all have a certain badge and it do have your face on it, but they look exactly the same except a different like the shape is the same, and yeah, it's a different person, but I mean the numbers gonna run like me. I work with numbers. My job is one of the things is dealing with numbers. Um, honestly, I have people just go ahead and send it to me a certain way because like if they just say it to me and repeat it, yeah, your number is like 6458. I be like you said 6438, 6428. It's like I got dyslexia or something when it comes to so like. But I be hearing them, but I repeat it wrong. So, but I mean, StockX numbers just ain't what they used to be, and but they still up there. And then they keep in mind they got a lawsuit with Nike too. They got a lawsuit with Nike as well. Enter says, you think this will work out as well as the StockX NFTs did? Um, I would assume yes for longevity purposes, like for longevity purposes, because the NFT thing, I don't know what even thought that was okay. Like y'all, that one you're not winning that because Nike, you can't make an NFT. Like it's just like me if I like, okay, cool, I'm gonna sell the digital version of maybe I can do it with my sneakers, but at the same time I'm using Nike's like likeness. It's kind of a gray area. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do it, but I guess StockX was thinking like, well, we own the shoe, so we can sell it as an NFT. I feel like that's a gray area, and that's gonna be a very tough lawsuit. You know, I see both sides on that. Many with the kicks in the building says, "What's Gucci Polo and sold out family? What up? What up? What up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Looks like we got Dunks joining the building real quick. I just seen him pop up on the screen. Give me like 2 seconds, Dunks. Get you on the screen. Y'all know I'm gonna go like mute for like 2 seconds. Give me like hold on. Let's see real quick. See, Dunks should be popping up on the screen. Say something.
Yo,
All right, cool. Y'all hear Dunks? Y'all let me know if audio is okay and everything. Shouldn't be no echo, but you know, it take me like a minute. Usually, whenever Dunks hops on at the time that we usually go on, I usually already have it preset. But my bad, everybody. But
yeah,
go ahead, Dunks, do your proper introductions.
yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Like I say, you guys know, but we here. Yeah, I see. We talk about the BAPE thing. I saw that a little bit earlier today. I read up on it a little, and I
I
didn't
haven't
really,
read up on it at all.
yeah,
Actually, I
I didn't
started
really
out.
understand still like the, I guess I'm gonna say the legal terms,
Yeah.
So I'm still confused about it. So can they? Like, what did they like? Is this like the lawsuit as a whole? Because from what I remember, we were last left with it. Nike had to present what proves that they copied your shoe or something like that, right?
Well, I can see why you're confused because Nike has a plethora of lawsuits out
Yeah.
there.
Well, they were still supposed to be showing something to the judge to show that.
I think that was with StockX one was going on.
Okay, yeah, they had to show something, but yeah. So,
Yeah.
but still, with this babe thing, I don't know. This one should have been kind of one of those open and closed cases.
Yeah, but you still like right now, like anybody who's never been in court before, like you don't just like when you get hit with something. One thing about the legal system, they move like it's been people that's been locked up and finally just not going to trial after 4 or 5 years. The legal system is a slow process. Mainly, and their argument is going to be allegedly, in my opinion, because we have so many cases. Like they act like they're the most
Well,
busiest
and
places.
depending on the severity of the crime, because they want
Yeah,
to make sure they get each and every bit of evidence,
yeah.
on
So
both sides.
yeah. So basically, um, yeah. So we got that going on. But the nice topic, though, I know you probably saw it already, but I was already starting on the StockX joint. Apparently, they got a new. I don't know if you heard about the new Apple glasses joint they got going on. The
Okay.
virtual
So,
reality.
Yeah. Sidebar to that. Is that something that you would pick up?
Bro, did you see how much a joint costs?
Yeah, of course. Okay, okay. So then they answer my
Bro,
question. Never mind then. Answer my
3500.
question. 3500
3500.
until the SE version comes out.
Bro, yeah, I'm about to
You
say
know
that.
the SE version is always cheaper.
I'm gonna put it this way. I don't even think I dropped that, and you know my collection. I don't even think
Well,
I've
and,
dropped
and
that on a pair.
technically, to be honest, if and this can kind of go either way. If who is I think is Oculus, they have one too. I don't know who makes that one, but that's another virtual
I
stick.
actually got one. My job they gifted to us like 4 or 5 years ago. Never opened the joint.
Yo, I'm about to get join one for his birthday. So
Hey,
uh
you want you? I'll show you. I'll send you a picture of what I got. If y'all want, I just
oh,
ship it to you. I'm
hey,
talking about. I've never
we'll
opened
discuss.
the joint.
Okay, we'll discuss details after. Uh,
Yeah, I'll send you a
but
picture.
oh, I think I know what they look like because Damien has.
I mean, my joint's still in the box. I ain't even
Yeah,
open it. So if it's like if it arrived to you not working and be like, bro, trust me, I didn't do it.
hey, trust me, it's just natural causes.
Yeah, I
But
don't what the hell? Because the thing, I didn't know how to do it. I don't know what to do. Like I
it's
like,
just like those virtual sets. But yeah, but so basically, what I was gonna say is, so if Oculus technically wanted to shift directions with their software, they could kill Apple, and vice versa. If Apple wanted to switch directions with their software, then they could kind of kill Oculus. You know?
I just like
So
Apple them be doing. Everybody keep trying to dabble in each and everybody lane. Like, oh, they
yeah,
can
for
do this.
sure,
I can do
exactly.
this
I get
too. Like,
you're right. In my opinion, Apple should have just stuck to software.
or just stuck to make. They, I will say this. They make
Stuck to the computers and the phones. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Like
Yeah.
they make a great like quality product. And
Mhm.
I know there's like in my field, because y'all know I do IT, people be like,
I
can't
mean,
they
I'm sure you get
most
those Apple calls every so often.
yeah, but for the most part, I'm just talking to people I work around with. Most people in IT are like, I want an iPhone. I'm like, because I can do X, Y, Z, 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 Z. I'm like, that's why the Apple phone keeps selling because it's more user friendly. And on the other side of things, you can't eat with the couple little. It's the other phones are like the Androids are too much of an open source, and that could be a huge security.
And that's where some people prefer Android.
Yeah,
You know.
that's what I'm saying. Like the
Hmm.
IT people are like yes, but like the
Yeah,
average Joe Schmo,
because Android is literally copy and paste. Here, color this red, color this yellow, like that. Like it's so like nothing against Android user or anything, because I prefer Apple, but I just Android, like you say, is so open faced,
yeah,
that like literally anybody can operate Android, or what is it, Pi? What do they use? Android? I forget what thing they run under.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't know they changed
No,
it.
it's still Android the thing, but they run under like some code name stuff like that. But yeah,
I ain't gonna debate you, brother.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I know about software and stuff, but yeah. I agree though. Android is kind of like a open interface for like almost any
Any
third
yeah,
party. You know?
any third party you want, cool. Come on over.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
No
you got
rules
an
and
app for sure.
stipulations. Yeah. Hey, load it up.
Can't beat that free music though, man.
Yeah.
You can download straight to your phone, man.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
I ain't had that joint in forever though, because like I got out.
You can't beat that, man.
They hey, keep in mind they came out with that full screen touch like how all the phones look now. You
Yeah,
know,
my one of my boys at work, he got that one that opens like that,
hold on. I ain't see what you say. Open like how?
like this, like the one that opens. It's like a phone
Oh,
like this, but then it opens like that too, and it look like a notebook.
oh, I know what you talking about. I ain't like them joints because the fold would look weird.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it looked like a phone regular, but then you can still open it up, and it looked
yeah,
like
but
a
it's like
tablet.
the regular. This is my thing. If they really was gonna go all out on that, like when you close the joint. you should have a full real estate, not this small screen with a bunch of buttons on it. You should go ahead and make that joint smooth and clear on the front and when you open it up, so that way you got the best of both worlds.
If they wanted to go all out, they should just bring the sidekick back.
All right, that's a classic, bro.
Bring that back because they
Hey,
got all the technology that they need, and all they got to do is put that technology in that T-Mobile, like the little shell. You know, they got the touchscreen capabilities now. They got the camera
and it'll be
capabilities.
nice and
It'll be it'll be a
gimmicky.
nice upgrade, polish, and nostalgia for I'm sure almost everybody on this chat. You know.
Yeah, and then yeah, and then I think they got the razor that joint too.
Yeah,
That
the Razor joint back too. I seen one phone, but I don't think it's a Razor, but it was one of those like clamshell phones like that, and it had like a fucking fat ass screen on the outside, chunky ass screen on the
I know what
outside.
you're talking about. I think I seen that joint. They come in like gold. It's like a gold one too.
The one I saw, I think it was T-Mobile, so it was probably I don't know, but it was like I think it was like a navy color or it was like a
Okay.
or black. It was a very dark color. Just how you know, because I just picked it up. I was like, oh shit, look at this, and then I put it back down.
Okay, got you. Let me get back on this article real quick. Let me touch the chat, make sure we're good on that. Let's see. Nav says, I guess wrong, whatever that means. So we're gonna read through the rest of the article real quick. You didn't really miss much. I just kind of went over what
Yeah,
the
no, I,
whole
I
Apple
tried
thing.
to hurry up, jump in before anything, some significant time passed. I tried to gotta, you know,
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. It says in addition to ability to buy, StockX revealed the app features that were designed to take advantage of the Apple Vision Pro's 3D user interface, which includes an immersive sneaker showcase with 3D models of top releases on the shelving that appears in a home-like environment. It also has StockX full product catalog and a browse and discovery experience, interactive market data that includes visual graphs and sales information for real-time insights, and shop the look feature that allows the user to browse user general content for customers global in 4K display. So basically, you don't have it in your hand. I guess gonna look like you can try it on. I
yeah.
did see where Goat had something like that similar, where you put your foot down on the ground, you can see how it look on your foot. I think somebody will put that in the Discord. So I guess it's gonna be a similar look, more
And
advanced,
what? Oh, I wouldn't even
but
know.
it's
I'm
still
sure you
shopping
probably don't know
online
what
though.
what is and when is it going to get to the point of technology where because we're almost at that brink because now we're getting the virtual reality things where you can actually reach out and
Hey,
actually grab that tangible item.
this shit sounds
Pause,
like
but you
some
know what I'm saying?
there's some sounding something straight off the Jeffersons, and I know you know what I'm talking about. The Jetsons.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, all this stuff is foretelling future stuff, man. But like I'm saying, when is the time going to come to where, like I say, the virtual reality meets reality? Like I say, where the things you see in the virtual world um, become an actual physical or tangible thing for you. Like you say with the sneakers, StockX, cool, great, you're doing it and making it a more immersive experience. But like, when is the time going to come to where you can, okay, I see the shoe visually, you reach out and you actually grab it and pause, and and it gives you like the sense of feel of what the shoe feels like and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that's gonna be cool when stuff like that comes. Like you may not obviously be able to actually have this shoe in your hand, but the sensation, you'll be able to feel what the shoe feels like, and you know what I'm saying?
a real shopping at home
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you can literally, like, obviously you can look at the shoe before you buy it, but like to be able to have that sense of feel how the shoe feels too.
Yeah. Let me hit the rest of this article real quick. It says, in addition to being one of the first resale marketplaces to bring a spatial shopping to the market, the StockX experience offers a unique balance between immersive features and our core competencies. StockX Senior Director of Product Design, Drew Moore, said in a statement, we're incredibly proud of how this first iteration came together, and we're already looking forward to rolling out the next phase of features and updates. So, anything to know about Apple, they do updates often. So they're gonna have to, if you're gonna play in our world, I have a feeling it's kind of one of those like on the deal side of things, Apple definitely reaps,
Oh
majority
yeah,
of the reward. You
I'm
know,
sure it's almost damn near probably like probably like a 95-5 split, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah. You don't even want to read the contract, I'm sure, because you'd be like, bro, why y'all ain't have to? Ain't nobody
Like
dare.
it's not even a contract. This is a straight up democracy conglomerate. What?
Yeah, like just be happy we and let you do this,
Yeah, and
especially
I
with.
feel like how you say with Walmart and stuff.
Yep,
I feel
that's
like
why I
that's
was
kind of how
just
Apple is.
thinking. I was just
Hmm.
thinking that.
Yeah, I feel like that's how it is with Apple too. It's like, well, we already know ours gonna sell. We already know it's gonna sell. So if you on here with us, you're gonna sell too.
Yeah,
So it's a
basically.
privilege to put your Apple on Apple.
Yeah. So basically, what Dunks is getting at everybody, if you guys don't know, rumor has it and allegedly, and there's some truth to it. But again, I don't know because I ain't really working behind the scenes. But where me and Dunks from, the biggest store we had was Wally World. But it was in our area, it was just kind of like dominant, kind of took over, and it was actually closing a lot of things down, low key. But basically all say like we're like they get all this stuff you can sell like, and then finally like word of mouth just got like they don't even pay for it. They don't, how usually people pay wholesale and then sell the stuff at the full sale price, but apparently it had got to the point where there it's such a privilege to have your stuff in Walmart that
Nah,
you know what I'm saying, they don't even.
Walmart will sell it, then they'll pay you what
Yeah,
they think is
like
worth.
hey, yeah, it's so we're giving your cut. But hey, it's their job. Hey, we got the trucks coming, this, that, and the third. You can load it up on here or not. You know what I mean?
Pretty much,
Basically,
pretty much.
yeah. Load it up. We got the numbers and stuff. They got it locked down to a science. So yeah. Now up here in my area, Walmart, we got them, but they don't rule how like in our area where you could tell it's like, hey man, we going to Walmart and everybody want to go. You know what I mean? Different ball game
Oh
back in
yeah.
the day. Let me finish the rest of this article real quick. It says StockX stated it plans to add selling capabilities and feature personalization offerings in the near future. This includes a feature that StockX said allows its customers to shop and browse the same products as their friends use in SharePlay. So I guess you want to have your buddies, but I mean, still, like, I mean, the little kiddos, are they gonna really be able to buy this stuff though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean the whole thing is already super expensive with that 3,500 price tag on it.
Yeah.
You
Oh yeah.
know,
I'm saying, but you're seeing people with it. I mean, I haven't seen anyone in common world with it yet.
yeah, I only
But
seen the people that do the reviews and all that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
more,
I've yet
and
to see
not
it out in the wild, so to speak. Yet.
at that price. I'm almost positive they probably didn't pay full price of like we'll let y'all review it, but you still got to come off the hip or something.
Well, also think about this. Think about this. Like you in public wearing that thing, somebody wanted, they gonna get it.
Oh yeah,
Like, come on, this is like what? It's secured to your head by what? Rubber strap.
yeah.
So
It's got a rubber
that's
strap.
why you do is run it. But man, give me that shit.
Let me show everybody real quick. I'll put on the screen share real quick. But yeah, these are what it is right here. The Apple version Pros, like, bro, I'm not judging the product, but it's like, bro, like, this ain't no. I know it does a lot and all this. But I can't see myself getting on a 3,500.
And also, I saw a video. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a guy who did like there's people who do the product testing. So he did the drop testing on it.
Oh
Um,
God,
and apparently there's a layer of like the glass on the outside um that's not really needed, so to speak. Like it doesn't really do anything, it's just there for aesthetic.
I'm there for looks. Got you.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I'm not gonna, like, if it's there, I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna test out that theory that it's not really needed. I mean, it's there for a reason, must be needed.
yeah, true, true. Yeah, 3,500, or in 12 months you can pay $291.58.
And you know what's crazy about that too is what I'm really surprised about with them is that they didn't release versions of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how they do the phones, like
Oh,
a
this is the proto joint. Like, I guarantee there'll be a version 2.
like the oh of course that's coming, and like I say, an SE version is probably gonna come too. You know, like
Yeah,
maybe 2,500. You know, some shit
yeah.
like that. You know, 2,000, which is still pretty expensive, but
You know that's how it's gonna be though. You write the first time 2,500, then the other joint gonna be what, like, all right, 1,500.
then they're gonna release that the Apple version Pro Max. They gonna be your house.
Bro, some people actually do this shit, bro. Like, I
Yeah,
don't get it though.
bro.
Like,
Some people probably already got this one, and got their money ready to pre-order the next one already.
yeah, it's like, let me start saving for the next general. Like,
Already got the money ready. What you mean?
that, or hell, they
They're just
work.
waiting for Apple to drop it.
True, true. I can see that, but that come with the game. Let's change on to the next topic. We're gonna be on this joint for like another 30 minutes. So it says BAPE loses motion to dismiss against Nike in trademark infringement lawsuit. This just came out on March 6th. So it says, in a pivotal moment within the fashion industry, legal battles, BAPE attempts to dismiss the trademark infringement lawsuit filed by Nike has been denied, marking as a significant development in the case. The lawsuit centers around allegations that BAPE sneakers designs, notably the Bapesta, took closely mimic Nike's iconic sneakers, such as the Air Force One, and potentially causing customers confusion. So again, look like this is probably going to go to trial. Who do you think going to have the upper hand here? Um, in my opinion, I don't think Nike's lost.
And they won't.
You know,
They they're not gonna lose.
yeah. I just think the whole thing where Nike's whole reason of why it took them so long to go after them legally was like, bro, like, I don't know. I feel like y'all gave it a pass and let it slide.
Uh, like I said, I sorry about that. But I feel like it was because, like I said, Nike didn't understand the legal terms in the loop and the stuff they had to go through for an international case. You know, like the
Yeah,
laws that, like I said, the laws that apply over here. I don't know what you're talking about over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like they don't know about no American. Like they probably have their style of what they consider copyright laws,
yeah.
and what we consider, like I say, at that time back then, Nike didn't have, for one, they probably didn't have the education or wasn't ready to spend that money on fighting a case like that. You know,
True, just to be like when they don't, they want to Nike them aiming one of those, like when they shoot their
Nike's like
shot.
the feds, man.
Yeah, when they pronounce they ready to go. Like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
They
And that's just my, like I say, that's just my opinion on it. I don't know. You know,
I think what they did too, wait for them to officially get established, because I think it was like BAPE New York. They waited until they got comfortable
yeah.
over
Once they
here.
got over, because no, once they come to America, now we can do proper justice. You know, and not only from that point, then they can go after the whole BAPE infrastructure, you know, because now
Yeah,
the corporation has crossed over into U.S. territories, you know.
yeah, yeah. True, true. Let me hit this article real quick. It says Nike's argument hinges on the premises that there is any likelihood that an applicable number of ordinary prudent purchases are likely to be misled or indeed simply confused as to the source of the goods in question. This is definitely legal lawyers
That's what
writing
I'm
this,
saying. Like all that
bro.
mumbo jumbo, I didn't know what they're
Yeah, who
talking.
talks like that?
A
Like,
lawyer, an
to,
attorney.
there's some. That's why, like, to be honest, not get my put. That's why, bro. People be thinking how easy it is to go to court and wonder why people still be coming out. Else, I'm like, bro, you ever been there? Like, you ever taken a trial? When you get there, bro, you gonna trust me. You see why attorneys charge what they charge, because, like, honestly, you have the way they word this stuff. I'd be like, What the? I thought I was here for this. Sound like something different. Like I swear to God, it's confusing.
Put it in a even put it in a perspective like this. How many people have you seen go to trial by themselves? They say they don't need an attorney or anything, right? How many
Very,
times?
very
You can count
rarely.
that. You could probably count that on your hands. But I'll give you. Here go the real kicker. How many of those people have won? You know,
Even the one guy that the worst one I seen where homie where he had did a murder situation. It was pretty messed
oh
up.
yeah, that one crazy guy.
Yeah, in
Oh,
Florida.
his stuff was he was just allegedly he was just mental. I mean, for those people who think that they know more than what the lawyer knows because they watch Law and Order, you
Yeah.
know.
They did let they took on their own case because I'm gonna represent myself because all the other attorneys pretty much was telling them like, yeah, we get what you're saying.
But
Like
it's
I'm
not gonna work, player.
yeah.
We won't, you know. I'll tell you this, he'll tell you that, like that type of shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't have that same talk where they're like, hey man, look, to be honest, look, you got basically they be telling you, hey, you gotta take a deal.
And
That's
you
why I
get
be
mad
like,
at them and say, "I'll just do it myself." Then y'all don't know what y'all talking
yeah,
about.
that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. This is the thing. It was multiple attorneys he went through. He turned them all down because everybody
Mhm.
pretty much was probably telling him, like, bro, and he's probably selling in the story of what he gonna do. And it's like, yo, this is great. However, and that was my thing too. I always had like, okay, let's do this and this and this, and then I'm like, all right, well, you missing one thing. You can't. There's no way you can beat this part. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's why I need. Let's work together and like figure it out. And they're like, it ain't no figuring. I'm figuring out it ain't
I'm
possible.
telling you, it's a closed case, man. Stop wasting my time, pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty
You know,
much. Yeah,
I told you she don't
man.
want you. She gotta.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I bro, like I ain't gonna get on my shit. Like bro, like the legal system is not easy, bro. I'm gonna just say that. That's why people like, why you don't go nowhere? I'm like, bro, I'm cleared. I'm trying to stay the hell out of that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And expensive. Like anybody who talk all that, a lot of people who talk all that talk, I'd be like, I don't believe y'all went through it because most people who been through that shit, you don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to talk about it or be nowhere near it. You know what I mean? Um, Let me hit the rest of this article real quick. It says in responses to Nike's lawsuit, BAPE's defense pointed out what they perceived as a lack of spectivity in Nike's claims regarding its trade dress, the unique visual aspects of a product that signify an origin to customers. BAPE argued that Nike does not plead any of the elements that make up an assorted trade dress, challenging Nike to uh, delineate more precisely, I guess, basically go into more details, which aspects of its shoe design are distinctive and protectively under the trademark law. Come on, bro. That's a stretch. I'm no like if I'm gonna read you this, like basically like, well, prove to us how we're copying ourselves. And it's like, bro, do you not?
All I'm gonna say is, all I'm gonna say is this about that whole thing you just read. Somewhere, something tells me that Bape's lawyer was like, "Just let me write it."
Bro, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't be hey, I'm laughing even harder because like when I was going through a legal situation, like, well, write this to the judge and they'll take this in consideration. And you can have some other people write on your behalf when you
Yeah.
try basically you pleading guilty. Basically, I had pled guilty and I was trying to get the least amount of sense or whatever. Which like I said, they did take a light on me. But I still had some trouble stuff to cover up. But anyway, like when I was sitting stuff, I'm like, I'm gonna write this, I'm gonna write this. I would have people proofread it and they're like, hey, let me change a few things. And I would get it back. I'm like, bro, this is what you mean. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to keep in mind, I'm in like my early 20s. So I'm like, bro, like, all right, fine. But when I read the joint, I'm like, it's not how I want to deliver it, which I knew that wasn't gonna work, which it didn't work. But anyway. Main thing is just show that, like, all right, we appreciate you understand that you're accepting responsibility, basically. Which, again, I ain't like take nobody off the map or nothing like that. So I knew I wasn't facing
I'm
that.
thinking now, you talking like I'm thinking, hey, you look like
No, no,
got a
no.
stripe or something.
Nah, man. It was. It was just like I said, it wasn't that type of stuff. But like I said, it still was. Like I said, when you go to corporate, like that joint, you could be there. They be like, yeah, show up at 8. You may not see the judge until like 11, bro. And you can't leave because you don't want to miss it. They just gotta wait till your name to be called. Like hell no. They take breaks in between and shit.
Yeah, go eat lunch, go get some coffee. You see
Yeah,
the same
bro.
person walk by 10 times, like, yeah, yo, yeah, yo.
I'm telling you
Like,
exactly.
yo, I just seen you, like, you know,
Yeah, like yo, what the fuck, man?
I
Like
seen you go to lunch and I see you come back.
I'm talking about
Like,
you
get
be
out of
there so. I'm telling you be waiting so long, bro, to the point you be like, "Fuck it, just hey, I was cool here. I plead go to what
At
what I
this
got to."
point, I'm about to go in there and start talking crazy to the judge. You got me out here, all this, you know.
Yeah, so I can see like not to defend the people like the one guy showed in Discord like a couple weeks ago that dodged over he should have been in some type of sports joint, but he dodged over and attacked the judge at the sentencing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like in the bench joints, they do be high. Like you know what I'm saying. You gotta for him to clear it and not even touch it and still make contact. He got charged for that too. I'm like, bro, you honestly, you just better off just being quiet. Like, oh, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
that's every time I've been in some shit. Like, just shut the fuck up. Honestly, that's the best advice I can tell you. Just shut up, give them your ID, and then see what they got, and then go from there. Because if you start talking too much, you could reveal some shit they probably didn't even notice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said, I ain't getting nobody no legal advice, but I will say at least, hey, you got to know when to shut up. Point blank. Period. Um, Let me read through the rest of this article real quick. Says, countering BAPE's claim, Nike maintained that its registered trade dress and the detailed descriptions provided within these registrations were significant for the lawsuit purposes. Okay, so they're basically saying they're sufficient. Okay, yeah, they're sufficient for the lawsuit purposes. So Nike saying, hey, we ain't got to prove. Hey, what more? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get where Nike probably coming from is like, look, just look at your eyes, bro. We did it way before they even existed. You know, that's probably what they're basically saying, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nike stance was if the plaintiff's trade dress is registered, the plaintiff may satisfy the first prong of the pleading requirements by producing its certificates of registration. So that's another thing where Nike ain't even, F going off the images right now. They're saying like, yo, where's the proof they said they even patent this and went through the legal process to say this is theirs? You know what I mean?
Who's arguing this?
This is Nike.
Oh yeah, well, I
Yeah,
mean,
because like think about it. Like they're saying, like Nike said, we got all our stuff is registered, is
mhm,
patent, you can't touch all this. Says, where's theirs? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Simple argument. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're just
that,
doing mass production and making millions.
yeah, they're just doing what we doing, producing it, but it's technically not there. Like keep it 100, right? And I ain't finna advertise this, but you could easily go overseas and get whatever shoe you want made at a fraction of the price if you know where to get it from.
Fraction of the fraction.
Exactly. But it's got to make it through customs, which usually it do, but sometimes it don't.
Mhm.
I've heard mixed stories, but I've never done it before. But I've seen a lot of channels get shut down over that. But you could do that, but it's where it comes into place. You can't sell something off. You're legally, technically by law, you're not supposed to sell counterfeit stuff. It's okay if you bought it and got it or whatever, but which is kind of a gray area. Was like, where do you get it from? You know what I'm saying? They don't care, but you can't once it's here on this soil. You can't sell. You're not. Even though we see it each and every day. If you go to any type of little local boutique, you'll see where it's like it's a spinoff version. You know what I mean?
I never seen Gucci and Louis Vuitton collab.
Exactly. So you've seen that type of. You know what I'm getting at.
Never
So
seen them do a Sims. I never seen Gucci do a Simpsons collab.
yeah,
You know, shit like that.
yeah. So I said it's a gray area to it, but it's one of those. Once it gets on the soil, though, you're not supposed to sell it off as something else. So, but people make very, very close items, and I think a reason a lot of the lawsuits don't happen is because people like, yo, is it really worth the time when these people still buying our product? We up. It's not worth throwing X amount of. I'm gonna put it this way: if your company's worth X amount of millions, the attorney gonna want at least 100,000.
Well, and like I say, for this trial, this is probably damn near half of what BAPE has made, in their time that they've been around.
Yeah,
This is what it's probably going to take if they take it all the way.
yeah. And
So I mean,
another thing, people was in the Discord, people was like, "Yo, what's with Nike's pricing? We got Jordan ones at 200, but then these
yeah, man, I was actually gonna go for those, and I saw that price, and I was like, nah, no deal.
feel like that's why they still on there.
Yeah,
Not taking shots at you, but hell, everybody, hell,
yeah, no, of course, yeah, nah.
yeah,
Of course, that's why
everybody's
he's still
still,
on there. Yeah,
yeah,
I heard
everybody
that
there,
too. Yeah, that's why he's
yeah.
still on there. I wasn't
So
gonna pay
then,
200 for those.
then it's like, so basically in the Discord, like, yo, what's with the price and this and the third? I'm like, bro, I was like, in my opinion, it's a little bit of inflation, but also Nike
That's not
knows people.
even that wasn't even worth 200.
Hell no. And
I
then
mean, they could have done the lost and founds. That would have been justifiable.
yeah,
You know?
the Lost and Founds wasn't even no 200.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm
Yeah,
saying that would have been
anything under
justifiable.
that, yeah, anything under that got to be less the price or right equivalent.
Like Chicago, OGs, like the
Ooh,
reimagines, like something like that. The bread, like OG, like anything like that he's played in or has, like the air on the back. I can kind of see justifying that, that 200 price tag, but
yeah.
for a GR, women's exclusive at that, and think about how the women gonna feel. They're gonna like, I'm not gonna pay $200 for this.
Oh yeah, hell no, hell no.
Especially for the women who are in the smaller sizes, like who do actually get that 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, true. Valid, because some people go like they'll go on this size, like, hey, I can just get in this size, and it's usually be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, like it kind of, for me especially, I can kind of play that hand too.
Yeah, we've seen
So,
that. So
and but I say people don't, let's say, it's just that 200 price tag. Nah, that ain't it. The Alma years won't even 200.
those
The off whites
five,
won't even, huh?
them
No, the
five,
ones, the ones.
the
The
ones,
off whites won't
the
even
one, yeah,
200.
yeah.
The Louis Vuitton Air Forces. I mean, not. I mean, the Off White Air Force weren't even
No,
200. So I
yeah.
mean,
I think they were like 190. I think.
yeah, but I'm saying that's not 200. you know, I was saying, yeah, I'm looking at that $10. But you still saying, like, white people going to pay $200 for a carpet on their feet?
Yeah, true. Valid. Yeah, you funny, man. Let me hit the rest of this article real quick, and then we'll talk some upcoming releases, and we'll go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. I got a few little interesting things. Like, I don't know if you've seen that Mischief construction boot floating around.
The Timberland.
Yeah, yeah. So let me hit the rest of this article real quick.
Yeah,
See this.
you see that silence, right?
Yeah. Says
Is
the
it like
course.
that all around?
I just seen the images when I was
Finish,
at the.
yeah, finish, and we'll talk about this shit.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll tell you how it came up on my radar. Matter of fact, um, the court's decision to proceed with the case highlights a critical aspect of trademark law, especially regarding trade dress. The judge found Nike's trade dress registrations and accompanying descriptions to provide a more precise articulation of the distinctive elements of the Nike designs that are example BAPE provided in defense, such as disputes in Heller and E. Remy Martin. Thus, the court concluded at the stage of this litigation, this court is not prepared to rule that Nike written descriptions and trade dress diagrams are efficient altercations of the specific elements of the trade dress and should be protected. So pretty much they gonna eventually probably ask Nike to even provide some stuff, but it's like we ain't gonna close it out though because I feel like there's more court stress stuff out forever, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this: the longer these months go by, like you see the people that go to trial, like all right,
The
cool.
longer, the longer you sit, the better your case was.
Yeah, the
What your
better your
situation was.
case, yeah, the better that is, and the more money you finna. And the attorney let you know off rip. The ones I don't hire, they be like, If we can get it in about 6 months, it's all you got to worry about. But if we got to keep going back and forth, and you guys can't figure it out, then
You
I gotta.
guys can't figure it out.
Yeah,
What am I hiring you for then?
yeah, bro. Like
Like,
you,
we
I'm
just gonna
telling you,
sit back like this and watch it? Like, ah.
and then I'm telling you, they'll hit you with some. They let you know. They keep reminding you. You even got to sign this whole document. Like they pretty much sign say we don't guarantee nothing. We're gonna do our best.
Guarantee that check gonna clear though.
Yeah, but we still need our money. Like that's one of those like that already should let you know you already in some. If you got to take it that far where you need to pay somebody to roll the dice and they still can't guarantee anything at the end of the day at what they're charging.
Well, like, well, you got to think though, because I get that because they could have a solid case, but like I said, you can't predict what's going to go on in the courtroom. You don't know if the person, on the other side is, their lawyer may pull up some evidence, and then now your lawyer like, damn, you know,
Hey, I feel like that was my shit every time. Like I'd be like, they be talking a good game, we get in there, I'm like, bro. Like I don't know what's going on, but say something.
like he start doing this, you know.
Yeah, like bro, like hey, let's take a break, talk, let's regroup.
I
But I'm
feel like
like,
if a lawyer ever starts to like do like doing like that and like looking like he really listening, like he in trouble because he trying to make sure you hear every word, you know.
yeah, exactly. He's like, damn, my game plan is, and I gotta really focus.
I'm saying,
That's
yeah,
been
but
a stressful
I get
thing.
that. I get that. We can't guarantee, victory because, like I said, they may slap and they may pull something out. Well, your lawyer, like, hey,
Just not ready, bro.
you want the game player, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's why y'all be like, man, you should go ahead and just be attorney. I'm like, bro, that just sounds like, honestly, that sounds like a stressful job. They may get paid crazy amount of money,
I
but it's
mean,
like,
and I'm sure it was on average. Was it 10 years? You got 10 years, maybe
bro,
15, if that. If even that long. Maybe I don't know
I
how
ain't even
long
really
it take to be
tripping
an
over
attorney.
the work. It's the fact that when you take your clients on and the stuff you gotta get, and I know me, you know me, I can always paint
I,
a perfect scenario out. But I'm like, bro, like, do I want to do that each and every day? Because you get to a point like, bro, especially if you think about if you get a regular client that's like, bro, I keep getting you out of this, but
well, and think about it, it's more than beyond just that. Like because you got to think, and within being a lawyer, you also have to be sort of like a friend, a psychiatrist, like a doctor for like emotions, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that, because you're gonna have clients from all walks of life, and you're gonna have people coming in with different situations and how they react to such certain situations. You're gonna have some people come in there and they're like, there's no way that you could have done this. You don't seem like that type of person. You gonna have those type of people that come in there, and as soon as you look at them, like, oh yeah, you did it, and they really didn't. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like it's a cool job, and yeah, you can make a lot of money. But like I say, is it really,
very
like you say, is it
stressful.
really worth the stress and having somebody and
Hell,
like literally having almost every client that you represent like sending you like death threats almost every day because you couldn't get them out of a traffic ticket,
yeah, no,
you know.
bro, yeah, I don't think I could do it, bro. I don't think I could do that. It's just like you just heard, stress every day. Like in a regular job, already get on your nerves. Imagine when you like
And then imagine if
everybody.
you got that one client that's just calling you every day, you know?
I have a family member that did that. That was just clearly getting ignored. But let me close out this article real quick, and then we'll talk upcoming releases. It says by denying BAPE's motion to dismiss, the court has allowed Nike to continue its lawsuit. As the case progresses, it will continue to be a closely watched battle with potential ratifications from brand identity or identify, design protection, and the broader legal landscape of the fashion industry. We'll be sure to keep you updated with proceedings of this massive and the trademark infringement case. So keep it locked. And they got their Twitter and information. So um, that pretty much sums it up. So we'll see how it goes. So Bate basically wanted to get the case dismissed, and it was like, no, you know what I mean? They're not
Yeah.
having it. So The judge is gonna continue to do it. So legal system, I feel like honestly, bro, is almost borderline. Like that's where the low key millionaires is at too, because you spend a lot of money there.
Well,
Somebody getting it.
I mean the legal system, in my opinion, allegedly isn't really designed for you to win.
Oh hell no!
If
My
you
dad
like,
said that 100 times.
if you're in that situation, clearly there's supposed to be some type of um, punishment for you even being in that type of situation. You know,
Yeah,
like it's designed to teach you a lesson. You know,
yeah,
like I say, and even with all the cases, like I said, that's been to trial. How many of those in history? How many of these are actually victorious cases? You know,
not many, bro.
very small percent of wins, but I'm sure over probably in the 90s percentage of convictions. You know,
Right, right, facts. Um,
like, and then especially to walk away from something like a murder trial. You know,
I'm thinking
a
OJ, right?
robbery. You know, something like that, armed robbery, those type of crimes. To be able to like walk away
Bro,
like with not even probation. Like
I'm gonna,
that's
say
like literally like
the armed robbery joints time. If convicted and getting the max, it runs almost equivalent with murder time.
that's what I'm saying. So get walking off those type of home invasions, like stuff like that, where you might as well tell your kids that I'll see you when you go to college type almost. You know, like those type of crimes like that to be able to walk away from, like I said, with not even probation, man, not even having to see like a parole officer and like, or you know, just nothing like that. You know,
Yeah,
to be like those are she's just like you definitely got something good on your side. You know,
hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's talk upcoming releases. We got those LeBron Fruity Pebbles joints that's supposed to be coming out, but that 250 price tag, I don't know, bro. They can about miss me with that.
that's more than phones. And you know what? I kind of wish I would have got the phones because I do want to try them because I don't feel like we're gonna see the galaxies.
Bro, don't disappoint me like that, man.
No, of course, but you know,
I want to see him. I want to see
of
him.
course.
They
But
got him.
we haven't even really been because if that's a big release, and we be seeing images, we be hearing news.
Oh, so glad you asked. Speaking of that, the Yeezys, we got some loaded up, some slides and some phones. Interested, or are we gonna stick with what Ye saying? Hey, don't buy these.
I'm only going for the Onyx.
Gonna go for the Onyx.
They put the slate. That's like the slate gray, right? Back up
No,
there.
no, the Onyx is the actual. That's I thought that was the actual black joint.
Nah, those like the gray color. That's not the Onyx.
I thought the Onyx was the black joint.
Yeah, but that's not black. That's like a gray color that's on there.
I may go ahead and enter for them joint. It said last chance. I already got the phone runners. They still pretty good, but fresh pair of
Yeah,
slides.
that's not even the foam runners I want either because they're like a grayish color too. Oh,
Yeah,
I just want the Onyx slides, really, honestly.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel like and they will always be like me. I'm sitting on two fresh pairs.
Yeah, that's
I,
like a gray color. I think that's like I said, that slate gray.
yeah, I got that joint.
Yeah, I
Um,
think that's the ones I got too.
so like honestly, I can make my money back off of them. All you gotta do
Oh
is wait the summertime. Them hot cakes in the summertime.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or we got an Air Jordan 1 metallic navy coming low. Let's see, we got some Asics and Needles collab coming. So Needless is the name of the company. So we already had those Olive Fives already dropped. Fear Guy Clays is apparently on the rise here. We got that Awake NY and Jordan Airship. Um, I don't know, people on the mixed reviews about those. I'm not really crazy about the Airship. We got the
And
Kai.
that's what it's going to boil down to, you know, because the
Yeah,
collab itself is great, you know,
yeah.
but it's just like you say, just that the shoe that it's done on, you know, you can do all the collabs you want. It's not going to change the shoe with the fact that it doesn't matter that what the shoe is, you know.
True. Those metallic gold Air Jordan 4s, they coming out March 9th. They not looking bad, but I mean, like at the same time, I got the off white joint, so I don't really need it. But it's a nice poor man off white. It's not taking shots though.
Or what's the other ones? Like they look like the Frozen Moments. They look like the canvas that they did. They look like the Levi's. You know.
Yeah. And then they got the Sabrina Oregon Dunks collab. I seen that, but I don't think that's gonna be really like out there. Apparently it's supposed to be an SB collab with Reza. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, it's like
I
I think it's like a little teenage skater, little skateboarding girl.
got you. They dope, but I'll leave them alone. Then they got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle joints with Adidas as a superstar. They actually not looking bad, but I mean, I don't see it like being a,
Mm-hmm.
instant, like whatever. Got the Air Jordan 9 powder blue. I'm kind of feeling those. I remember those from back in the day. So yeah, we got a little bit of heat coming in those mischief joints I mentioned earlier, where they did the reverse Timberland joints. Mischief to me, bro, and I'm gonna just end notes on this. It's too gimmicky for me. It's too gimmicky.
Initiative is a hey, look at me company, in my opinion. You know,
Yeah, definitely. I can see that. They're just too gimmicky for me. It's like y'all.
and they for one, for one is as they say a glazed Tim, so it's all shiny. And then for two, you guys put the grip on the top of the shoe. Like, so what's on the bottom of the shoe?
it's got grip
What?
on it too. It's like
Oh,
grip on. It looked like honestly, bro. It
it's
looked
like
like
stepped on top of it.
yeah. So to me, it looks like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, bro.
Yeah, well, what's that thing called? Pause and nutter butter.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Pause, but
But yeah, that's just I
yeah,
see.
bro, it's too much. But like, ironically, what I was gonna say earlier, the tat shop, I got tatted up yesterday, and a guy he's in the sneaker, and he's like, "You seen these joints?" And I'm like, "Oh, what the hell?" He's like, "The mischief joints. They like sneakerheads in there." And I was
Hmm.
like, "Man, what the hell?"
But
That's why I wanted to
but
bring him
see,
up.
but and see, that's the thing, because like people feel like just because you're into shoes and because they know that, or because they feel like that they got a little knowledge, they will bring up or show you the most ridiculous things like yeah, that's shoes, but that's not shoes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, to you, yeah, that's a shoe, but to me, that's not a shoe. That's not a shoe to me. Don't show me that. But they
I
feel like,
wonder.
hey, you see these, like you're supposed to just instantly know about
Yeah,
every
like
shoe and
I
like
have
every
no
shoe.
idea what the hell you're
I
talking
say
about.
that's how it was with those Trumps, man. Like, yeah, I saw them. You know,
They going up on the resale market though.
let's mute that.
I'm just saying, people been like, "I buy them to flip them. I buy them to flip them."
Yeah,
So
and guess what? The person that buy them to flip them when you whenever the person who had them before you did the same thing. And guess what?
yeah,
The person that's after you is gonna do the same thing.
true, true. Yeah, I wasn't feeling those, but yeah, man. I think that's pretty much what all we got for tonight. We've been on this joint for an hour and 32 minutes. I guess let's go and wrap things up for tonight. We'll be back again Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I do is make content about sneakers, occasional trying hauls, and you'll know we got Music Monday. This was definitely a good one. Glad the homie Dunks was able to get back up on the live. And sign up for that Sold Out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat, and it is free to sign up. And we will be back on Saturday with another Sold Out Live. And other than that, I'm gonna let Dunks take us out for the night.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Glad I was able to jump in on this one. So yeah, we don't really got much coming, but I mean, if there is anything out there, or if there's some things you want to pick up, it's still a great time to do that. Because I'd say from about late November up until now, it's been a great time to do all that. Um, so like
True.
I say, if you got anything on the reserves, then try to pick them up because we're getting closer to mid month, and that's when all the serious stuff starts to drop. So
True. Yep.
yeah, with that, yeah, everybody just be safe, be good, and yeah, we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.